Hey everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer and welcome to a new playthrough video. Today I'm playing part 2 of the Arkham Horror board game that I started in the last video. I'm picking up right where I left off, which it is the monster's turn. I just pulled card number, 6? Card number 6, which tells me I need to remove 5 clues from the scenario card. There's only 3 on it right now in order to stop the ritual. So, spawn them at the ritual site and put the rest at the top. So, I did not spawn them at the ritual site, so I didn't do that. That means I need to, it says pull from the bottom. So, I've got a hooded stalker who's a cultist and an occult ritualist. So, the rest of these are just, so these two will spawn here with Tommy, which is not good, because now they're engaged with him. They don't attack, they're just spawned. This one right here spawns at the most doom, move towards and engage lowest fight, or strength. They're tied, so actually no, Dexter now has the lowest. So this one will move to Dexter and engage, and it will do 1 damage to him. So he's at 3 now out of 5. And Tommy is engaged, and this one right here, it just says place 1 doom on an adjacent space. So I have to place a doom. I can't place it here. I can only place it in one of these. I'll place it here so maybe Drake can kill this guy and then get rid of these. We'll see how that works. All right, so after the monster phase is done, we do the encounter phase. They're all engaged, so there is no... actually, these spawned... But you know, when they spawn, they engage. And when this one moves, so there will be no drawing of cards this time, which means we go directly to the Mythos phase. Drake will go first. He will draw his first 2 tokens. He draws a... Oh, that's not good. And a blank. All right, if you remember, this one is the Reckoning, which you have to place a doom. For each cultist monster, place a doom in its space. This is not what I needed. Because now there's 3 here, and there's 2 here. And this is just becoming quickly a... this is just spiraling out of control. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. That means this one will go here, and this becomes an anomalous... There's an anomaly here, which is not good. All right, that was this one, and the blank goes away. Now it is Tommy's turn to draw 2. And Tommy draws a blank. And, I draw 2 there. Let me shake it up and draw another one. And draws a monster. Blank goes away. The monster is going to be the Keening Hound. Spawn at the most doom. Well, I'll put it right here. Lurker. Okay, place 1 this is so bad. Move directly to and engage most remnants. Neither one of them have remnants, so I'll have him move towards Tommy during the monster phase. All right, that is it for the Mythos phase. It is now the action phase. Drake needs to punch this. His strength is 2. He will only roll 2 dice. He needs a 5 or a 6. I didn't get it. He's going to try to evade. He has an observation of 2. This is -1, so he'll roll 1 die. He didn't get it, so he neither evades nor kills. So he is in trouble. It is now... Tommy's turn. Tommy will attack. Which one's the worst? Okay. He'll attack the hooded stalker. His fight is 3, and he's got the handcuffs, which says after you damage, you may defeat him. All right. So let's just damage him with a. Well, it doesn't matter. He's only got 1 health. He takes care of this one. And then he will try to evade this one. His normal is observation 3, but this one says you get +1 when trying to evade the occult ritualist. So he got a 5, so he is able to evade this one. So no damage. That's going to be good. That is it for Tommy's turn. It is now the monster phase. This monster will do 1 damage to Drake. He's at 4 out of 5. He'll put 1 on Magician's Cane, which can help absorb some damage. All right, let's see. This one does not attack. This one puts a doom on an adjacent space. Well, it doesn't matter where I put it. I can put it here, but it's going to go here. Now this has 2, 4, 6, 7. The time unstuck says when there is 7 or more doom on the scenario cards, add cards 8 and 9. I don't have cards 8 and 9. Let me get those real quick. 8 and 9. Okay, card 8 and card 9. Card 8 says a terrible crashing sound pulls your attention towards the sky. A massive rift floats over Arkham. A menacing aura permeates the atmosphere, and a visible bubble of distortion envelops the city. Add 1 doom token and 1... I don't know what that symbol is. What is that symbol? And 1 token to the Mythos. Oh. So I have to add more tokens to the Mythos bag. Let me get those. I have to get a doom token and a star token. All right, doom and a star. So the bad news is there's another gate burst going in here and another doom going in here. All right, add those to the mark. Reveal all face down markers and remove all markers but the red one. That must be the red one. All right, these go away. So there's the red, there's the blue. If there are no markers, place 1 red marker. All right, return cards 4, 6, and 7 to the archives. I've got 6 and 7. Where's 4? Which one is 4? This one's 4. So those go away. Then flip this card. Azathoth Awakens. Here we go. This is bad. A gateway to the center of chaos looms over Arkham. The Demon Sultan, a being of supreme power, threatens to consume not only Arkham but the entire world. Azathoth cannot be defeated by human hands, but perhaps there is another way. The space with the red marker is the epicenter. Action. You move to the future. Perform this action only at the epicenter. The future is not adjacent to any other space. You will not be able to move back with a normal move action. Okay, and it says, when there are 5 clues on this card, flip card 9 and read Lost in Time. When there is 13 or more doom on the scenario card, flip card 9 and read the Blind Chaos Effect. So things are getting bad. All right. Wow. And since I can't add card 4, that means time unstuck must be done. Do not remove this card and return this card. Okay, so 5 is gone. When there is 7 or more, add 8 and 9 and return this to the archive. So all I've got is Anomalies, Azathoth Awakened, and the Future. Reckoning. Each investigator fails, suffers 2 heart. Oh, I forgot to do the full moon card. Let's do that. Then any investigator may spend 1 clue to discard. So I don't have clues to be well, yeah, I do. An investigator may spend 1 card. So each investigator tests will or takes 2 horror. So, because remember in a minute ago I drew the reckoning and I forgot to do this. So let's do Drake. Drake's will is 2. He needs a 5 or a 6. He doesn't get it. So he takes 2 horror. Oh man, he is at 4 out of 7. And then Tommy has to do it. Tommy's will is also Tommy's will is 3. So let's roll 3 dice, and he needs a 5 or a 6. He didn't get it, so he takes 2 horror, which would normally put him insane because he has 3 plus 2 is 5. But he can put it on Becky. He can put 2 on Becky. When Becky gets a 3rd insanity, he loses that weapon. And now this card can go away. Ugh.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame Newsletter. Each week, the tabletop engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.
This game is... All right. I didn't read number 9, by the way. Only skeletons remain of the buildings of Arkham. The blasted landscape is all that is left of your future. This card is a space called The Future. If doom would be placed on this sheet, place that doom on the scenario. Action. You prepare for a massive ritual enclosing the entire city in a circle inscribed with a crooked star of the Elder Sign. Lore -2. If you pass, move 1 clue from the scenario sheet to card 8. Perform this action only if you're in the future. Instead of resolving an encounter on this space, you fear the future is what awaits the earth you call home, and you will suffer 2 horror. Oh, this is going to end badly. Okay, so I've got to get to the future, which I do that through this gate. when there are 5 clues, okay, so I got to get these clues off. But the problem is, to get rid of this card, it said I had to burn a clue. You may spend 1 clue to discard it. So I have to lose this clue to get rid of that card. So now I've only got the 1. So I'm going to need to get... I don't think I can do this because, well, there's a clue here. All right, anyway, that was the Tommy drawing his 2 tokens. So now it is Drake's turn. Drake will once again try to fight. He has 2 fight. He got a 5, so he beats this one. He will, for his next action, he will move. He can't move there because as an action, he will have to enter. So he's going to go 1, 2. I'm going to try to get this clue on his next turn. And he is done. Tommy will need to shoot this one. He is 3 plus his gun is 4. So he rolls 7 dice. And this one is a -0. So he's rolling 7 dice. He just needs 1 hit. He got the hit. So he kills this one. That was 1 action. And then he will... This one's going to move and engage him. So he's going to go 1, 2. This is the bad part. It is now the monster's turn. This one place 1 doom in this space. This doom now goes here. It's got 8 out of 13. All right. This one place 1 doom on an adjacent space. It will place the doom. It doesn't matter where he places it. It goes here. Now it has 9. This one will move 1, 2, so it's right here. And that is the end of the monster phase. Now it is the encounter phase. Now, it says, for the future, it says, this card is called this, instead of receiving, okay, they will still draw encounter cards until they enter the future. So he will draw Drake draws Rivertown, which is not a clue card. He's in the Black Cave. Spurs of rock surround the passageways. You steel yourself. Roll for will. If you pass, you discover wax and chalk, suggesting a ritual, and you gain 1 curio. If you fail, you suffer a horror. So he's going to roll 2 dice. I failed. So he suffers a horror. Now again, this would normally... No, he can take the horror. He's got 7. 5 out of 7. Alright, so that goes away. And then Tommy draws a street. He is in a bridge. Nathan, the delivery boy, walks past you with a hand truck and something falls from the stack. You may return the goods. If you do, he pays you $1 and you recover 1 health and 1 sanity. Otherwise, gain a common item. Well, the common items, there's not a whole lot I'm going to need. The weapon I don't need. Pocket weapon. You may perform 1 additional action. I'm going to take that. Okay, so first off, you may return the goods. If you do, he gains $1, and he could return it and get 1 health and 1 sanity back. But you know what? I need that pocket watch to get that extra action. I'm going to take it, and that is that. All right. So the encounter phase is done. Now we draw tokens. Drake will draw 2. He draws the Gate Burst and a blank. All right. The Gate Burst. You take the top card, which is Easttown. You put 3 tokens, 3 doom. But here's the problem. It's got an anomaly. So these 3 go here. And now this thing has 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 out of the 13. Because remember, this says when the 13 or more doom is on the sheet, flip card 9. Okay. Let's see. That's done. Now it is Tommy's turn. There's 2 more in here, I believe. Yep. He draws a doom and a clue. The doom token. Take the bottom card. North side, which is this one, which is unfortunate for me because now the 13th doom gets placed here, which flips number 9, and I read it. Lost. If there are 13 or more doom, read blind chaos. Blind chaos. The Demon Sultan emerges from the great rift over Arkham, and all air is sucked from the atmosphere in an instant. Earthquakes and volcanic eruptions tear the Earth's crust apart. All remaining life on Earth lasts for no more than a few fleeting moments of pain. Or rather, they would feel pain had their minds not already been shattered. Somehow you survive long enough to watch everything else die. Investigators lose the game. Blah. Well, let me tell you a few things about this game. One, I've talked to a lot of people about this game over the years, and everyone tells me that the first few times you play it, you lose. Because it's hard. You have to develop some strategies, and those come from just playing the game. So I'm not upset. I lose a lot more Arkham Horror games than I win them. I'm getting better at Arkham Horror, the card game, but this game being the first time I play it, it doesn't surprise me that I lost because I didn't understand the pacing. I let the doom just get out of control. I may have not have chosen the best investigators, although these were the two that were recommended, a mystic and a guardian. So, well, it was still fun, and I do want to play it again. I want to play it again. I don't know if I'll play this scenario again. I think I'll move to another scenario and see how that one does, and I'll probably come back to this one again. But I hope you enjoyed this, if you can say. I always worry how viewers will react when I lose a game. When you play games on video and share it, you want to win. But I play a lot of Arkham Horror games and Cthulhu-style games. And Cthulhu-style games, traditionally, it's a struggle to win them. And that's just part of the game. So if that stresses you out or that bothers you, I would just tell you, don't watch my Arkham Horror games. But if you like the Cthulhu mythos, if you like Lovecraft, and you like the setting of Arkham and this whole 1920s, menace to the earth, Arkham Horror and Call of Cthulhu and any Cthulhu-style game, they're just a great, it's just fun. And losing is just part of the game. All right, well, that's all I got for this game. I really thought this was going to go longer. I thought I had a chance. But with 3 anomalies out here and no way to get any clues on the board, it was a fight. And unfortunately, Azathoth has destroyed the Earth. So I'm going to end the video. The Earth is gone. You can't watch the rest of this video. Anyway, that's it. All right, I'll be back again with another game of Arkham Horror, the board game, very soon. Until then, this is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me, and everybody, take care.